happy with my DIY? Welcome to my channel. I am sitting in my kitchen today, so inspired to create something wonderful, enjoying these beautiful cherry blossoms that I picked up a few days ago. They're so wonderful, and I have Yankee Candle blossom smell. It's just so wonderful. So I'm planning to create something special for my friend today. She asked me to do a set for her, a centerpiece for a table and something nice for her door. So I'm taking you guys along and let's see what we come up with. I have this cute little barrel from Target Dollar Spot, only $5. I think it's gonna be a perfect vessel for this spring centerpiece. Let's get started.
In order to fill up that wheelbarrow, we're going to need a lot of flowers. And I have pussy willow, some lilac, cherry blossom, a lot of fern, and a big bouquet of peonies. I like to mix the Dollar Tree flowers with some good quality flowers. I also want to put a label on the wheelbarrow, so I printed a word wiosna, which means spring in Polish. You might want to just type up spring or bloom, something cute like that. And you had seen me do the pencil shading technique before. Basically take a word of the computer and on the back of the sheet I just shade with a lot of pencil and then flip the page back, trace the word, and that gets transferred. Then I go back with the Sharpie marker, trace all the lines, and fill them in. And of course, if you want to save some time, just go ahead and freehand it. You know, my handwriting is not that great, that's why I'm using this technique. And look how cute it comes out. I recommend writing something on your wheelbarrow because it just adds that little touch. Next, we need to glue in some floral foam in order to add in the flowers. Next, we need to cut all the flowers to make it easy to work with. Also cut the greenery. And now the fun part of arranging the flowers. We always start off with the greenery. So in this case, we have like 4 corners in the wheelbarrow. So I'm going to insert the fern in each corner first. Now we need to fill in that barrel with some green leaves. And these are the leaves that I got from the peony bush. If your flower didn't have enough green leaves, you might have to purchase extra. And then I'm using some green moss to cover the foam. Next, we are going to add in the big flowers. And I like to put them in a triangle. It's always good to have some extra flowers on hand. As I'm looking at this arrangement, I realized that, I might need an extra big flower up front here. And the magnolia is just perfect, isn't it? So I'm gonna put one here and one on the other side, just to balance things out. And of course I need some pussy willow. I just love it for spring. And then you guys basically go around the cart and see where's empty spots. Like, you know, I'm adding some of that white lilac in the front, a little bit in the back, some cherry blossoms, just filling in the spaces. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. All right, this starts to look really cute now. And I'm just looking around the arrangement. I still see a couple spots where I could insert something. And I remember that I have these green berries that I purchased at Dollar Tree. I think they're gonna go perfectly here and complement these colors very well. And no arrangement would be complete without my cherry on the top. And here it is, a little white butterfly. And here's the look at the completed arrangement. What do you guys think? Do you like it as much as I do? I am so in love with these colors. These are all the colors that are actually in my garden right now. I love it so much. It's so pretty. Please let me know what you guys think. Would you choose these or some other flowers? And I encourage you to make it because as you can see, it's not hard at all. And what is going to go more perfectly with our wheelbarrow centerpiece than a bucket wreath? Yes, a wreath in a bucket is so much cooler than a regular wreath, don't you think? Let me show you how we're going to do this. I purchased my bucket at the Christmas tree shop. It was only $4.99 and it's metal and brushed, very farmhouse looking. I love it. I have some peonies, pussy willows, lilacs, cherry blossoms, those green berries, fern, all the flowers that I use in the wheelbarrow. We're going to make a cohesive look. And we're going to start off by gluing the foam inside the bucket. First, we're going to spread out the fern and insert right there in the middle. Next, we are adding the big flowers. And again, we're going to put 3 in a triangle. And just like with the previous arrangement, we are going to add a couple magnolias. Something's not right over here. I'm deciding to pull out one of the magnolias and just keep one up front. You know, just whatever works for you guys, whatever feels right for you. And then I'm adding some lilacs. And now let's add a little bit of cherry blossoms, a little bit at the bottom, a little bit on the other side, just here and there. So starts to look really cute now, guys, and I'm just remembering that I had some green leaves from those peonies. So I'm just going to insert them here and there where I see a couple bold spots. And now we need a little cherry on the top, so we need to find a good spot for the butterfly. And I can see a little bit of the foam through the flowers, so I'm going to cover them up with the Spanish moss. All right, we are basically done over here. It came out very pretty, don't you think? All we need to do now is just to tie a ribbon and make a hanger for this wreath. I debated what ribbon to use for this wreath, and I think the plain gray burlap ribbon is going to be best. It's just going to complement the bucket, and it's just going to look very cute, farmhousey, simple. I think I love it the most. As you can see, I had just looped the ribbon in the back, and now I'm going to just make a simple bow tie on the top for decor. I folded over a piece of ribbon and I'm tying it in the middle with some floral wire. And now I am cutting one more piece of ribbon and I am going to create fishtails. As you can see, I folded the piece of ribbon in half and then in half alongside, so I make two quick fishtails at the same time. And then I'm gonna pinch it in the middle and tie it together with the bow tie. And there it is, a simple yet elegant bow tie ribbon. I love to use it in a lot of the pieces that I make. And now I am just going to attach right there at the top so it is nicely displayed on the door when we hang the wreath. And here's the look at the finished result. Isn't it pretty? I think it is such a beautiful, unique way of displaying the flowers on your front door. Bring a little bit of that farmhouse, rustic, shabby chic flair to your home. That's popular right now. And also, it's a beautiful gift for your Mother's Day or for your friends. Whatever, you want to do is just, you can't go wrong with that.
Alright guys, so this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.